Nigeria Info.
Good morning and welcome to the newspaper review on 92.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Sam Oråcle Chinedu. This is where we take the headlines for today that matter. Starting with the Punch, Army General killed in Abuja, wife abducted. NAFDAC approved Russian vaccine, beneficiaries may be barred from Europe, virologist states. After DSS deadly raid, corpses of Igbo's associates missing, whereabouts a mystery. Woman locks up 5-year-old for 6 months in Lagos. To accommodate fresh loans, federal government raises new borrowing limit to 61 trillion naira. Interesting. Electronic result transmission. Southern senators turn against governors. National Assembly members clash. It was quite the drama yesterday. Fake developer defrauds 100 prospective Lagos tenants of 500 million naira. Oh my goodness. Britain firm seeks Kanu's consent to take over case. PIB passage deadlocked. Reps suspend consideration indefinitely. Katsina water project inaugurated by Buhari requires 4 billion naira for completion. And 800 road contracts awarded under Buhari, says Fashola. Let's go to Vanguard now. Bauchi governor restates commitment to uplift living standard of citizenry. Sun commends Governor Mohammed for support. Lebanon's prime minister designates Hariri steps down amid deadlock. And curriculum review, NERDC urges stakeholders' contribution for better education. Army provost marshal killed by bandits along Lokoja Abuja highway. Young people in Nigeria, Ghana rally to end open defecation in West and Central Africa. Jacob Zuma, 117 have died in riots, 2,200 arrested. That's some action from South Africa. Imo FA boss wants Heartland FC sold to overcome fund shortages. Really? Amendment bill, Senate divided over electronic voting and transmission of results. And finally, creation of new tertiary institutions despite confessing ability to fund revival of educational system. Well, that's a problem. But as always, your responses and reactions welcome. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp and Telegram. 080-903-06-416. We are live on Facebook. That's facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. The rules are simple. Turn off your radio and you have 60 seconds to make your point. I'll be taking my first call shortly, but I have a couple of comments to start with. The stepping down of the PIB for consideration is a move in the right direction. 5% for development of oil producing communities is the way to go. I congratulate South Rep members for their firmness and doggedness to stand for the 5%. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sam, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, George from Buguma.
All right.
Yes, we are awarded the 800 route contract. I think that is a laudable performance by the president. Now, those who are saying that the man is not doing anything can see that this has worked, speaking voluminously in all over the country. Roads being put by the president to contract. I think it is a laudable one. Now, for those who are coming out to answer the threat raised by the Jacques, I think, to me, that is not what is important. What is important is that the man has a raised alarm over his life, and we are saying that nothing should happen to him. Is our illustrious son who has done very well for the people of Calabar, and nothing should, no harm should, evil harm should befall him. And that is our position. Thank you. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning. Hello, good morning. I'm hoping there's no problem with the phone lines this morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
All right, Sam, a Jacob promise for the man.
Go ahead.
Okay, Senate approves the electoral result transmission. It's a welcome development. I must tell you the gospel truth. If our banking transactions are electronic, if our most of the things we are doing now are almost electronic, why won't our electoral results or whatever be electronic? So the welcome development, whoever is not supporting it should be seen as a suspect. Thank you.
Okay, well, there are reasons why people may not support what may or may not be popular. Doesn't mean they're suspected of anything, but hey, that's the way to go. We can understand that that's the direction where the world is moving. Good news calls from PH Town. Good morning, good news.
Yeah, good morning, my brother, man.
Go ahead.
Yes, National Assembly, next question, the Senate on transmission of electronic voting. 28 to not 28 absent, 28 present, 28 against, 28 for, and 52 against. Now, I can't understand as the reasons, and which it was had been in my mind for the Senate, I would have voted against it too. Now, you agree with me that not every part of Nigeria is covered by internet or network. Even people, most persons have not even done their national identification number because of network challenges. In the rural areas, there are persons that cannot even access the WhatsApp, the Facebook. There are many areas in Nigeria where there is no network. Even in River State, as we are talking, there are some places you go, you cannot make calls freely. Now, how come people must insist that there must be transmission of electronic voting? It needs internet to do that. So I think until we are mature, and I like the cross they use, that they should make the name, they should explain to INEC the place that the area that needs to be transmitted, then INEC will not take positions. Not just if attack will be done. Not just come to.
Thank you. Good news. Abinu from Abua. Good morning.
Yes. The petroleum bill has been stepped down. I think this matter we should need to use wisdom, because over the time we have not got this opportunity. And I think the Niger Delta governors who are fronting this thing, sometimes invariably you have an ulterior motive, because I do not know the machinery you will use to force the federal government, to listen to you. I think that we would have accepted the 3%, and then with time we can review it. If we have bread, it's better than no loaf. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Logoman calls from HA. Good morning, Logoman.
Yeah, Sam, Oråcle, Chinedu.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, Logoman from HA.
Go ahead.
After the local government chairman giving 48 hours ultimately to MDBG to redress their presidency. You see, for me, that ultimatum is unnecessary. What I am advising the security agents is to investigate if that threat, if that accusation by MDBG is true or false. Because you are aware in this state that a member of House of Representatives representing the state Omuma constituency was attacked in Omuma, and up to today nobody was arrested. You see, so for me, the ultimatum is unnecessary now. Security agents should investigate and find out what is really happening, because those groups cannot come on air and make a wrong statement. For me, before they come out, there must be atom of truth on the issue of electronic voting of Oråcle. Whether it is passed into law or not, PDP cannot do this country anymore. both in the state and in federal.
All right, Logo Man, you said this before and I corrected you, and I'm going to do it again. The vote of the people will decide who or what party gets us in that position. So you cannot say, when last I looked, you have more than one vote. You have just one vote, rather. So please, it's important to watch your utterances. The local vigilante has been a great contributory factor that has reduced kidnapping in some villages. Gunmen kidnapping 2 persons in Bonny is not a good one. The LGA chairman should act fast in creating local vigilantes. Womet from Elele says on WhatsApp. Sam, good morning. The rising case of kidnap is becoming worrisome. I suggest our legislature make laws that will make kidnapping a capital offense so that all this daily kidnapping will stop. Well, much of the laws we already have lack implementation. Let's start with that first before making new laws. Good morning. Okay, that's definitely not for us. Chibu Johnson says, another pastor accused of raping a lady in a hotel in Port Harcourt. This is unfortunate and there's need for thorough investigation into the matter. Obina calls from Artillery. Good morning, Obina.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oracle. Man, you are too much, my brother.
Go ahead.
I'm the son of General. Let me start by this. They approve for Muhammad Buhari. My brother, they have approved a loan for building a road from here to Niger. But we have bad road here. I don't know. I want to ask these people, are they really the ones that claim they love Nigerians that borrow this money? The people that is claiming they love Nigeria, are they the one borrowing this money or the enemies of Nigeria? Now the general they killed, let's say so rest in perfect peace. I don't know who is killing this army general. I heard the one in Lokoja. These bandit people who is releasing bandits now. Yesterday I heard they released some Boko Haram members. Why are they doing like this? These people are killers. Then I want to commend the British people for rising up against the inhuman acts against Nnamdi Kanu. I want Nigerian government to tell us how they bring Nnamdi Kanu to here, whether it's kidnap.
All right,
because I know kidnapping is everywhere in Nigeria, kidnap on daily basis.
Thank you very much. That's 1 minute. Emeka from Akwajo, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I disagree with you, roads. They say Buhari awarded. Where are the roads? For good 6 years now. Boro. Where are the roads? We are River State here. Look at this first road. Nothing is happening there. This ordinary small bridge here, this element bridge. Nothing is that. You refuse to do it. Yeah. Where are the roads? They just make
Adam.
Making billions from the east-west road. He refused to do that. He easily award road from Zamfara to Niger. Railway from north to Niger. But where he's making the billions of naira, he just keep mute. He's a total failure. Thank you.
Now, Emeka, that statement, 800 road contracts awarded under Buhari, was credited to Fashola. Now, Fashola is the Minister of Works and Housing. That means that is also the official position of Works and Housing. So, since we're quoting Fashola...
I said yesterday section about the electoral bill. Chinedu, I listened to the debate yesterday. In my from town, local government, in no network there, no network in that village. In my local government. If they impact, how will they vote? But let allow that in the rest in INEC. I like a little give me seats. They can transmit electronically or put it. They should do it. So none of us should worry because this country, in this country around, there's some places that no network. They cannot access network. So how will they franchise them? So you know what I'm saying? I like the way they took. It's a very nice one. So let INEC decide which method I'm the election to some.
All right, thank you very much, Kuigam. Now, even in countries where they have e-voting, it's not just e-voting. They also have the regular, ballot box and paper method to complement. We all followed the U.S. elections. Well, thanks to U.S. being U.S. and their news being in everybody's faces. You heard about mail-in ballots, So, if we implement this, it doesn't mean that every part of Nigeria must use that method. But the fact that we have it is definitely going to make for a better working system. It does not mean that the method that my grandfather might prefer will not exist. No. So it's important to know that we don't have e-voting exclusive to, we don't have any country that has just that and nothing else. Mufasa from NT Road, good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much. E-voting, and electronic transfer, like what you just rightly said, it is not total and absolute, even in America, as we refer to as the word power. The same position that Honorable Faleke raised yesterday, that we can also use manual, but then again, the critical stakeholders should be involved. That is why I want to commend the move made by the House of Reps yesterday, saying that they will invite the MCC and INEC. I think people need to know these things, especially Nigerians. We all, have the right, to know everything that has to do with, science and this electronic transfer of results and all of that. Then back to the position of the Astaga, press secretary. In as much as I know that people, could feel, anger, by accusation and all of that. But let us look at a situation where somebody raised serious concern about his life. Instead of telling that individual to retract what he has said, why not just look at it critically? Probably invite security operatives to investigate the matter. It is not enough to begin to muscle the person, box the person to one corner. So I'm not satisfied with the position of the Asaga press secretary. The young man who raised that alarm is a river citizen, and if he feels that his life is threatened, I think it is proper for... Hello?
Yeah, you're out of time. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.
MLK JP on Facebook says the stepping down of the PIB for consideration is a move that was raped by a pastor. Let the police take proper investigation. It's hard to call such a person a girl. That's a woman. Uche Ken on Facebook says 20-year-old lady accused a pastor and 3 others for conspiring to rape her. Isn't this bad news? Though it remains an allegation until proven beyond reasonable doubt. It's unfortunate that people we cry to, people we are looking up to, are the ones killing us. I call on security agents and relevant authorities to weigh into action. Ferdinand Wodo, somebody is asking... Okay, I don't get that word, Ferdinand. Please look through your message before you send it. Obia Jumwa, thank God. Gunmen kidnapped 2 in Bonny is not a good one. I urge the local government of Bonny to engage vigilante to bring peace and safety to that area. That's from Thank God from HA. God's Power calls from HA. Good morning, God's Power.
Oh, good morning, Oråcle. Chinedu.
I'm wonderful. Go ahead.
I'm a general here in Abuja, the seat of government. Please, as fact, it's not a very palatable story. If it will happen in Abuja, what of the remote area? That means we don't have a safe haven in this country. What are the security operatives doing? Seat of power, and manager now have been killed. Oh, it's too alarming. And again, the transmission of results. Nigerians are very wonderful. I don't like that it may be manual or it may be electronic, because they may even puncture or stop any electronic system to put their records straight and say everything in manual, so that they will perpetrate their evil act of carrying ballot or rigging people out of elections. I don't like that clause it may. Where there is no electricity or generator, the INEC can provide. Let it be purely electronic. Let them transmit, so that Nigeria will not be killing themselves because of elections.
Right.
When they elect themselves, we don't know the result of that positions there. I'm not saying what they're doing there. Somebody eating money allowances.
Well, thank you, Gaspar. First of all, anybody can be killed anywhere. The fact that it's Abuja, that's not a good way to describe it anyways. But people get killed in every part of the world. So making Abuja seem like death does not happen there. Well, secondly, I think we've gone through this e-voting and e-transmission thing. It cannot be an exclusive system. No, it just cannot. Over to WhatsApp. The pastor that conspired with other persons to rape a young lady, let investigation be carried out properly and justice be served to the culprit. Clement from Andoni. I've lost that call. Sam from Rumo Calabo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
I want to say that Senate and the House of Reps about this transmission of results to the server and the electronic voting, I think they should make sure they pass it into law, because that one will stop this flooding of votes and all the rest of things. I think I will disagree with those who say that they enough support on this electronic voting and the transmission of results to Java. I think I support those who stand on the ground saying that the electronic voting should be passed into law and transmission of results to be passed into law. I think I stand and agree with them. I think the Nigeria, we are seeing that these things are going on in this country. That some of our leaders, some of our people were elected into government. They are only there for their selfish interest. They are not clear about those who voted them in. That's why they are against the electronic voting and the transmission of results, so that they will continue doing this. Their part flooding of the result and these things they are doing. Right. I think it will welcome that, and I will support those who still stand on it.
Thank you very much. Temple from Rumamasi, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Oråcle. How are you doing this morning, sir?
I'm wonderful. Go ahead.
Continue to celebrate you, sir. Distinguished Oråcle, government award the 800 contracts covering 13,000 kilometers of roads. I think for me, indeed, it's a very good one. But I want to appeal to the federal government. It's not OD every time. You need to see those groups, these people, at least for a start. And the two-person kidnapping, I want to appeal to the security agencies. That is their own motto. Let their own boss, they are boarding. Let it have a destination. It's very important. Let these persons, that are perpetrating this act at this point in time, we begin to see some kind of a reasonable arrest. And as for the young ladies, I want to appeal to the city Friday Ebuka. I think listening to the young lady and the other person that reacted from the side of the pastor, I think for me, if you ask me, it needs a very important and meticulous approach. Very important. So that we will not be expecting some kind of a hanky-panky. It depends, it demands a kind of wisdom. According to the Bible says wisdom is profitable to direct, which is also very important.
All right, Thank you. Thank you very much. And final call from Blessed, calling from Alo. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Sam.
Morning.
You know, the Army General murdered in Abuja, Olokoja, Abuja Road is totally condemnable. We don't know where we are heading to in this country. You know, for the country to lose a rank officer on that level is totally bad. Nigeria government should do the needful to put the discipline to the citizens of this country, because you know the crime committed everywhere and there is because of lack of discipline. If Nigeria have enough discipline, this kind of crime will be, in fact, will be zero in this country. You know, all these things that is happening, we beg the state government, federal government to collaborate so that they will put us in the good condition in this country. Where and there, you cannot move from where and there. You will be afraid of killing. Now, secondly, the pastor raped the woman, the baby in the condemnable. What the pastor will invite, either you are the member of the church, what will you invite you to the hotel for the raping? Not like miracle that we do for you. The member of the church to be careful. For the pastor to invite you in the church, in the hotel.
Okay. Thank you. Well, the 1 minute is even up. Pastor allegedly raped. So that allegedly means, well, innocent until proven guilty, basically. Investigation would convert it to whatever it's supposed to be. It's important we have that. But just being accused of rape in Nigeria or any part of the world, it has its very stinky tag, you know. Even if you come out clean, there's just something about it that does not leave. And that's why people need to be careful. Very careful. Let's go over to WhatsApp. A few minutes I have left. 20-year-old girl. Why do people keep calling a 20-year-old a girl? The police should be unbiased and promptly investigate the matter and ensure that justice is served. All right, Samadi David says on WhatsApp, until INEC transmits results electronically, they cannot be free and fair and impartial on the part of INEC. The National Assembly is a big shame to the country for knowing what is good, but because of party and religious lines, looking the other way. Good morning. Senator voted for electronic transfer of votes along party lines. Let the election be transmitted electronically, Eze Kingboy says. Can I squeeze in a few Facebook comments? Well, there's one way to find out, to try to squeeze it in. Rally Supremo, it's very interesting to see folks in the National Assembly, with less than 400 persons in number, they cannot adopt electronic voting, but prefer shouting yay and nay all the time. The fear of electronic transmission of results poses a threat to rogue politicians. Well, there you have it. Thanks for being a part of this part of the show. Coming up at 7 is the news, and of course the sports gang join you to give you updates from that world. Again, I ask, are you still taking COVID precautions? Don't go anywhere.